I'm trying to help you, you motherfuckers. Hey, chat tag.
You can't even help yourself.
I know I can't help myself. But you know what though? I can't help myself because I can't see the chat right now. I'm about to see the chat because you guys help me. Just. No, you don't have to do this shit. I don't give a fuck.
What were you going for? Because whatever it is, failed.
I was gonna say some fake gooey shit, but I ain't doing it. No, not doing it. Not doing it at all. Saul Goodman 4 from Double Toasted Chat. He's saying 5 minutes, people. Oh, you got another thing coming if you think Corey's actually be on time.
Well, you
bro.
must be new.
Yeah, he's definitely new. This is the reason why we exist, man. The Double Toast pre-show, what we do is we actually hang out until Corey actually starts the show. And I'm going to tell you, man, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing because, he pays me. But I will say that he is always, and I mean always, fucking late. So I can't actually show you on my chat here, man, because it's kind of hard. Got lots of windows over here I got to fuck around with. So if you guys want to get your comments read and everything, just join us over here on the chat tag thing, and I will sit down with you and chill with you. As a matter of fact, am I even hosting this fucking thing? I don't think I am. I am not hosting it. There we go.
Well, I learned not to say anything.
Right, there we go.
You've been making fun of me the past 2 times I say anything.
I'm sorry. Ganja Dex, that was sounding real as fuck.
I'm gonna beat your ass, Diaz.
Jesus. Oh, God. I'm going to see him next week, too, so I'm actually scared.
Well, I was supposed to tell you, by the way, you ain't doing shit.
Well, why does it sound like you just swam out the ocean?
Because I am the whale.
What the fuck?
Well, then I am the walrus. Coo-coo-coo-choo.
And I'm sad. No, Alan, like, I don't know if you were going for something, but I had to ask you, like, where did that come from?
How the fuck should I know?
Okay, is that your spirit animal? If you had a spirit animal, which animal would it be?
That is actually a good fucking question.
I know.
I actually wouldn't know at that moment.
All right, so are we picking mythical, like, entertainment
Griffin.
characters, or we gotta stick by, like, zoo books rules?
Pick anyone, but here's the thing. I'm sorry to be rude to you guys. I'm going to let you guys have a minute. I'm going to start off with the crazy people in the chat. Roxy, first off, you. If you were any animal, if you had any spirit animal, which one would it be?
Fuck.
All right, thank you.
Crackhead staring outside of an abandoned Toys R Us, I guess.
Hey, what? I'm sorry.
A crackhead's like sitting outside of an abandoned Toys R Us.
That is an animal. They are all animals. By the way, are we ever going to get to that point in society where we can't make fun of crackheads anymore? Because right now
I would say we're there now.
I mean, they're not organized enough to be offended, so no.
Yeah, I know what they're going to say. Like, stop it and give me some change.
How would they know?
I know exactly, right? But Jet, you're obviously really fucking crazy, just like Roxy is. So, if you had a spirit animal, which animal would it be?
The one that makes the most sense is probably a black cat.
Black cat doesn't make sound.
Nah, she's more of a weird lizard.
Well, no, but like she has to be an animal that makes tons of fucking sounds. I think. Like I don't know, man. I think any like a lizard just like no, that's way too convenient.
Velociraptor.
There
Still
we go.
a lizard, but also makes sounds.
Yeah. Can you do your best Velociraptor sound, Jet?
Oh, please don't. Don't fucking encourage her. Oh god, here we go. I'm sorry, headphone users.
Anyway, what's up with you guys?
Thank God. Trust me, I saved y'all.
So now you had time to think. Ganja Guru, what is your spirit animal if you had one? Which obviously I'm not saying you do, but go ahead.
I will go with a penguin.
A penguin? Yeah.
They're chunky boys. They just waddle all day. Most of the time, they're just chilling. They swim. They go fast. They eat fish.
Have you
I
noticed
feel a
that
bond with that.
some animals look like they're having a great time? They're just like, oh, I'm a penguin, yay. They're probably like really dangerous creatures and very like fucking like I don't know. I feel like we don't understand them as well as we probably should understand them.
They're actually kind of dumb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's kind of why I like them. Like I like look at my character. I have a fondness for dumb creatures. All right, I admire something that is just a little stupid. That's it.
I thought you were gonna say sloth.
I do like sloths too.
But are they dumb or are they just slow?
Koala bears are dumb as fuck, man. Like they're about to go extinct because they don't know how to change their environment at all.
Ron Watson saying, "A whale of a tale, I tell you so. A whale of a tale too." She's saying, "What about last night?" Yeah, last night that was a fucking mess, bro. But we'll get into that in a little bit. Alan, you are you gonna say bird?
Nah,
Okay.
meerkat.
A meerkat? What the fuck? What's that?
Timon from Lion King.
Oh shit! Fuck.
I would say
She's
otter, but
small
okay.
and angry as fuck.
Speaking about meerkats, that show Meerkat Manor was actually pretty interesting to watch. Used to come on Animal Planet.
Real quick before we talk about those fucking meerkats, because I love that show too, Jet. Do you guys think that Corey deleted yesterday's video because he accidentally doxed himself?
Look, the answer to that question is a simple yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give every information. He was about to put his social security number, but I'm sure someone stopped him.
Yo, no shit. Corey has been doxxed before though.
Yeah, I know. That's
help?
why it's like kind of silly that you would go on the
With the
stream and
girth
say,
to it?
No. He had a guy. I think it was the second or the first anniversary party. Some dude that was pissed off at Corey that had some employment with him that I guess gone south. Had went to all the cars at the bar that we were all at and had posted like Miss Mia's rest record and shit. It became a big thing. He talked about
Oh,
it on
yeah,
the show.
that. Yeah, I remember that.
And he
Yeah.
did it like twice. So, Corey has been doxxed before in the past, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it happened at the 3rd-year anniversary too.
yeah.
Jax Blaze, what up, baby? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, man, no, this motherfucker's being all successful and everything. I might actually end up fucking getting one of those workout program things because I am fucking slipping. But no, he's talking about that live stream last night was one of the best he's been present for. It really was like, I don't know any other podcast that lost his shit more than something like that, dude. I gotta tell you.
Well, most podcasts have a random naked dude walking on stage.
Okay, but do you know what happened at the end, though?
No.
So, for some reason, they have a door in their studio that gets locked.
Oh,
from the
yeah, I
outside.
did hear about that, yeah.
Yeah, they fucking locked themselves inside the goddamn studio.
How?
Apparently that door locks from the outside, and they don't have a key. I guess it's 2 different keys or whatever the fuck. I don't
Well,
know.
those are real? Why would
I
you
didn't
ever have
know
a
they were
door
real.
that locks on the outside?
Dude, I literally like it makes for all knowledge I have of doors, which is not a whole lot. I don't even like the band.
I have vast knowledge of doors.
Yeah.
Or a door you can't open with your key.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Like, short of murder, why would you ever want a door that can't be opened from inside the room you're currently in?
Yeah.
Look, honestly, I kind of get it because there's like thousands of dollars worth of equipment in there in the DT studio.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine all the other rooms that have office spaces and probably do different type of tech work, or even if it's just bullshit, just number work. They have a lot of equipment and different computer setups, even lightning and stuff like that. And as Roxy
Lightning.
mentioned, this is the era of the crackhead. They will steal fucking everything from you.
But that doesn't make okay. That's fine to have a locked door, but why would you be currently in a room that you can't that you can lock yourself out of?
Yeah, that's what doesn't make sense. It's like the room was at one point made to keep people inside of it, like that fucking weird glassing.
Like
of
a
Uncut
murder
Gems.
room.
No, because it reminds me of Uncut Gems. Like everyone was like panicking. Like, by the way, too, don't tell people that you think you might be stuck in your fucking thing, because like Corey, everyone was calm. He's like, "Hey, we might be locked in here." Everyone's like, "Oh my god, I have to go to the bathroom!" Like, and like everyone started losing their shit. I'm like, dude, like, don't tell people. It causes panic. This is why people.
Look, just call Papa John's delivery. They will get into your fucking room.
No shit, that's actually a pretty good idea. I don't know why you didn't do that.
Yeah.
But another thing too is like when people freak out, like that's a pure example of why you guys can't fucking deal with learning what's in Area 51. Because the whole goddamn country's gonna act like that. It's just like, oh my god, like, dude, at the worst, if you would have had to stay in that studio for just another hour, like at some point someone's gonna open up a window. Maybe somebody, like a janitor's inside the building.
Start
like, you're
breaking the fucking windows to jump out of.
They're
It's a
gonna break the
foot, dude.
tile. Yeah, they're actually gonna break the tile. Somebody was trying to fit it.
Break the tile?
Yeah, like the upstairs, like the ceiling tile, and they're gonna like climb through to open it from the outside.
Y'all watched Die Hard too many fucking times.
Kana?
Most
That sounds like some movie idea bullshit.
Yeah. By the way, just like how if you saw The Office, or they saw the fucking Office where one of the fucking guys tries to escape the room by climbing upstairs. Most ceiling tiles can't support a grown man.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
would just crawl on the first ceiling tile and just fall through it back into the same room.
It almost makes sense though. Like that would actually not be a bad thing if it can't.
Especially
walk,
our
man.
fucking audience, man. We're all big boys and shit. Ain't none of y'all gonna be lined up to fucking crawl on a
And
fucking
they take
tile
down
roof.
half the ceiling. Yeah, we found a way out. We just destroyed half the room.
We said Chicago John first. Why?
He made the
I was
biggest
like-
hole. If he can make it, the rest of us are good.
No, what I would do is Chicago John was there. I'm like, hey dude, have you ever played Resident Evil 2? Yeah. You know Mr. X? Yeah. That. Go do that. So okay, and just fucking break the whole.
Give me a
goddamn
hat and a trench coat.
No, just get the most drunk toasty there and just be like, hey man, can we throw
Chicago
you through the
John.
door? Can we throw you through the door?
Can we please get a Chicago John mod for Resident Evil 2? Just have him like walk through a hallway.
I mean, you could. You just have to get somebody that can get like a green screen and just fucking model him, and you can easily do it. It would
You
just
can
take time.
You shoot him and you just bleed sweat. Just like everything's coming out. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
that motherfucker sweats like crazy, man.
Yeah.
As somebody that got fucking bear hugged and jammed your throat across a room. That
Yeah.
motherfucker.
He even picked me up. He's a very, very strong motherfucker.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, Jackson's saying that that shit turned to Saw at the end. Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
No,
Ryan.
What do you say?
He goes, every play Resident Evil 2? Yeah, which one's that? It's a Julian Green special.
Which one's that?
Yo, can we talk about what happened yesterday?
Are we allowed to?
If Corey told him off, sure. I'm not gonna go off on him that bad. But Godra, why don't you tell people what you woke up to this morning, man?
Man, I woke up to a long barrage of messages from fucking Julian Green's Instagram account of him just talking shit about Nick Diaz. And my favorite one is he had a video, and I sent it to you, Nick. Thank you to the great, powerful Jigglypuff for sending me the video, by the way. But the video literally starts off, this dipshit right here.
This dumb motherfucker.
And it's like, I saw that video, and it's like some motherfuckers holding their phone up, recording their computer. I wanted to text them, be like, "Hey, man, you have a recording software on the computer itself. Why are you filming yourself?"
Yeah.
My favorite is him talking hard throughout the video the whole time.
Yeah, because here's the
This
biggest thing.
motherfucker over here, talking mad shit. I don't even know this dude. Julian, calm down, man. You ain't gonna do nothing. You make 4 different accounts to talk shit to the same dude.
Yeah,
that is literally some 2005 shit.
Look,
like, what the fuck?
I'll actually pay for this, and I'll show you guys. Like, here, I'll advertise it. Cobra Star Green, go follow, do whatever you're gonna do, right? Because I don't want to talk shit about Toasties and whatever.
Hey, man, we're talking shit about him. Go follow him.
Yeah,
Join us.
Just to make up for what I'm about to say. But this guy has serious fucking problems, bro. Like, I'm over here, and basically, so this video, just so context, when Kobe Bryant died, he was pretty upset that Corey was monetizing his videos, talking about Kobe Bryant. Which, by the way, I mean, if everyone is talking about Kobe Bryant, I don't think it's really bad for Coleman to touch on that. And this is a business, Corey has to make his money. He's paying me to do this stuff. He's paying James to do this stuff. Corey has a lot of responsibility in his position, and he has to pay a lot of people and for a lot of things. So I get it. It's cool. I'm not just saying that because I am an employee of him. I think that, no matter what, I think it's fine when people do that shit. That's how the entire fucking internet works. But when this guy does this, and one thing to even show before this, as he's talking shit about Corey doing it, I'm looking over here on his YouTube channel, and right next to the video that he's talking shit right there, you get this video over here. Kobe Bryant has passed away. He's making videos about this. And he has above 1,000 subscribers, which would mean that you monetize these things.
Wait. Kobe Bryant has passed away, and the video right beside it is he's sick of people profiting off of it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bruh, at least put something in between.
Yeah, it's fucking insane. So I'll read it in my voice so you guys can hear the authentic.
No. Read it in James's voice.
You literally are profiting over people profiting over someone else's death. Not only are you guilty of the shit you're talking about, but you're literally less than them. You literally put Nipsey Hussle, death, and then Kobe Bryant in your tags. Guy, you're a piece of shit. Stop being a bottom feeder.
Oh.
Yeah. Because here's
damn,
the thing.
Nick, let him live for 2 minutes.
The thing is, when he tries to talk shit about something that we do, especially on Double Toasted, and Corey has did so many favors for this guy. He's always giving him, for one, too. Like, I'll watch some of these things, and he steals the box office idea for the show. He steals reviews. He steals jokes that Corey used. He stole the fucking mics, for Christ's sakes. Like, he is trying to be Corey Coleman, like, Jr. You know what I mean? So if you're going to borrow so much, I'm not even saying he's stealing anymore. I'll say he's borrowing, okay? Let's meet in the middle, okay? Do the nice thing. But at the same time, you go on Corey's channel and you talk shit about him and then make multiple accounts because you're scared and you're so fucking stupid. You're so stupid that you accidentally do this while on your actual username that says Julian Green on it so they know exactly who the fuck's saying this. Like, come on, man. So
thanks for the follow.
Yeah, thank you so much for the follow, by the way.
Thanks for following. Thanks for following.
I thought that was Julian Green for a second.
Just Nick going in on this dude, and we get like a random zombie follow.
Fucking thriller in the background.
Julian Green's dead body walking out. Fuck you, profiting off my bullshit. But no, man, like when you have more than, and this is something that you guys should know anyways, in the chat, just if you guys are making your own channels and everything, once you have above 1,000 subscribers, or maybe it's 10,000, that could be wrong, but you do start making money. You'll make sense, but you're making some kind of money. And the thing is like, when you talk shit and make a video this long, dude, like this is 7 minutes just going off on people who do that. And
I mean, you can make it work.
Yeah, but it's like, fuck, man. And like, I might show it too, but like I took a screenshot of his tags. So in case this is brought the children of the toast, I will show what I'm talking about as far as the tags. But he has all these deaths in his tags. So anyone typing in death or rest in peace or tribute, they're going to see this video. So I'm kind of like, damn, dude, like you have no right to talk shit about anybody when Nipsey Hussle's been dead for a while, bro. You're still trying to get something off of him? What the fuck is your problem? Like, it really, really kind of like rubbed me the wrong way, especially because, yeah, I might be a little defensive over my people. I mean, Corey's my dude. He's my boss. Like, I'm not going to have people talk shit about something I'm passionate about and fucking, you know, like.
Yeah, it always bothers me, Julian Green's position, because I would, like, he has a voice and a presence in Children's Toast that not many people have. And yeah, it feels like sometimes he wasted or doesn't know what he's doing with it. And it's like, wasted potential is the fucking worst, man.
Yeah. No, like, and that's the thing too. He has tons of potential. I mean, he has that platform for Children of Toast. Everyone's always like making fun of him, but they still support. You know, what I mean, you got Corey giving him advice. I mean, you're getting advice from one of the most successful podcasters in his, you know, niche, and you don't even use the shit. It's like, come on, bro. And Red Hood saying, you think he's fake virtue signaling for views? Yeah, definitely. I think that's what he's doing. But more so than that, it's just like, let's just say he was actually being honest and he really did feel this way. You still shouldn't be like going off on Corey and talking shit on his videos and then making fake accounts. You're not even ballsy about it.
That's literally levels of petty where it's like you can't even stand up with your own opinions.
Well, not only that, there is kind of a precedent on this with YouTube, because I think when I think it was Drew Warrior, before we came out to find out how bad of a person he was, he basically had when he passed away, a few people had monetized their farewell videos, and I think Angry Joe was one of them.
Was
who
he?
had waited a week and then had monetized it. So there is precedent of people taking advantage of death in order to get their tags or to get views, in order to like justify the channel's existence when a friend or a fan of a show dies. It's weird like that, and honestly, I could see him doing the same thing. Especially the fact that Nick caught him with the tags on his shit like that. Like you, especially for Nipsey Hussle, man, that's not going to be a random trending tag. You have to physically select that. So nah, I think he got caught being disingenuous and he got mad and butthurt and went to Instagram.
Yeah, so I didn't respond. If he's gonna call me a dipshit, maybe I am a dipshit. I mean, I am clicking on his video, so I fucked up. That's probably my fault.
I'm gonna send this to him and just be like, "What do you have to say about this?" And then he just makes a whole like new just Instagram story that's like long as fuck.
I know, in portrait mode, and he's also a boo head. he's a doo doo butt. I don't like that guy, Nick Diaz. But yeah, man, I'm not a very likable guy, so I understand. But at the same time, I just feel like someone needs to say something, because you keep doing these things, man, and it's like, hey, I quit movie reviews, guys. I quit that shit. And then the next day, I'm back again. It's like, dude, you're just flooding a fucking group. And there is a bunch of creative people in there. I'll even name drop a few. I mean, the Metropolis Collective, obviously, everything that Ruthless does with the arcade guys, fucking your political stuff that you guys do with the Illuminati. Goddamn, Cedric with the sports show and everything too. I forgot the name of it. My bad. But
You got
Chicago
Solar's
John.
podcast with Back in the Deck.
Yeah.
Oh, even Robert's show's pretty good now.
Yeah, even
DJ
Birdman
Miles.
Reviews. You should check that out.
But even Christian and his little fire,
No.
decide this on fire
No.
or whatever.
No.
Little fire in my
No.
No.
But there's so many creative fucking people, and like they don't get their shot. Even there's a thing called VHS Graveyard from Andrew Stedel, which, by the way, guys, check his stuff out. Very, very small channel, but they're trying, man. They're doing something. And then you got this fucking guy just stealing ideas and just copying people, and then he's talking shit. Like, no, fuck that. Like, I wish all the creative people from the fucking Children Toast just got together and said, no, fuck you. Like, let's put our shit out there and share over your shit. And get some views out of it, because there is some good content out there, and it sucks that I can't see your guys' stuff, but I'm seeing this fucking dude. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, try not to be passionate, try not to get mad. So I'm good. Everything's cool. This is my virtual handshake. Hopefully, you can find a truce, Julian.
If he stuck around long enough to hear this.
Yeah, I know.
Man,
Man, that costs too much money. Fucking same guy who literally says, "Man, women shouldn't be eating that much, dog. I can't afford dates." What the fuck, bro?
Laughed
Dude,
my
I can't
ass
believe he
off
said that.
after all that. Unfucking believable.
No, dude, I literally didn't believe you when you told me that fucking story about him going out on a date saying women shouldn't eat that much. Like, motherfucker, you on a date.
man.
Yeah, it's like I just, in this day and age too, people. It's 2000. I mean, well, this happened when he said this in 2019. It's like, dude, why the fuck would you say something women shouldn't eat, and then not think that people are gonna fuck with you? Like, what are you doing, bro?
Like, safe to say he didn't get a date too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Like,
just
I
kick
fucked
him
up,
in the
like,
nuts
no.
and go, "Hey, we're cool, right?"
Like, we've all fucked up dates. Like, no one's perfect. No one's never had a bad date. But like, I've never sat there and be like, you eat way too fucking much.
And by the way, like I fucked up too. By the way, too. I'm not saying like he's a complete dumb shit. There's been times, dude. I was so tag happy. I literally named a video about Orlando Brown, Orlando Bloom. Okay, and Corey will remind you of that shit every single time he calls me. Which Corey, stop fucking doing that, goddammit! I'm gonna yell at you
Shit,
tonight.
Corey's calling me now.
But the thing is, like, I fuck up too. You know what I mean? Like, we're all guilty of making mistakes. But it's just like, dude, only so many. It's like, Jesus Christ, stop it! What the fuck? But anyways, we'll talk about some other shit now. I'm sorry, Julian. Rest in peace.
It's fine. He has a couple more lives in those different accounts he has.
Yeah, he has 9 lives per account.
like some fucking Horcruxes shit with Voldemort.
Yeah, man. But anyways, so with all that said, we'll get into some movie stuff. We're not gonna talk too much about it because I just want to get our opinions out there and see what everyone feels about this. But obviously, Corey's gonna be doing a much grandeur fucking segment on this. But Spiral, the Chris Rock horror movie.
Oh, I thought you said Spyro. I was like, oh, they're making a live-action Spyro movie. Cool.
That'd be cool. I would like that.
No,
I'm down for that. Man, you paid for all of us to go see fucking Sonic. Get the fuck out of
You
here.
goddamn right I did, because I knew you guys wouldn't go otherwise.
Lucky Dog Podcast. He did Orlando so dirty. Hey, man. Yeah, you're right. So, anyways, I'm gonna start off with you, Alan. Chris Rock doing this, man. What did you feel about the whole the Saw 20,000 fucking trailer? Whatever the fuck this crazy shit is.
So honestly, right away, I can never really take Chris Rock seriously, because every time he talks, I keep thinking he's doing a stand-up bit, and especially them in the car. He's like, "Hey, check out my wife. I bet you're gonna be happy." I'm like, "Am I supposed to be laughing right now, or is it supposed to be taking it seriously?" And then as he goes on trying to do his serious face, but it honestly feels like a parody when he's looking at the camera and just like doing his weird serious face. I'm like, I can't help but almost start to laugh. I feel like this is a parody. I feel like this is an SNL skit for another Saw fucking movie, especially with Sam Jackson coming in and looking crazy, like it's like crack addict crazy Sam Jackson with his eye looking at I want to play a game, motherfucker. I'm like, I don't like this. I'm not a huge fan of the Saw movies. Honestly, I think there's maybe like 1 or 2 good ones.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen almost all of them except for Jigsaw. But the only thing I like about this is I think I like the name from the Book of Saw, because it's something I was talking to y'all earlier is companies are trying to spin off their franchises because they want to tell stories in the universe, but they don't want to keep the same actors around. They want some room to breathe to tell whatever the fuck they want. Fast and Furious did this with Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw. Star Wars did this with the Star Wars story. That's how they did Rogue One and Solo. And now you're seeing this from the Book of Saw, which means they could do Spiral 2, or they could do something else in the Book of Saw. I bet that's almost the same idea they want to do with the Halloween, with like Season of the Witch. But they couldn't because people didn't really like spin-offs at the time. But now we're more okay with it.
Yeah, no, I agree. But Roxy, I had to get your opinion on this. What are you feeling about Saw 9? Roxy! I guess she's gone. But no, August, what the fuck was that, dude? That's
what happens when you don't know where to go next.
Exactly. I need some more fucking work on this, though. Gandra, gonna ask you, though, man. What are you feeling about Saw 9?
Honestly, I'm kind of intrigued. I like the direction it's going. I like more of a proactive character with Samuel Jackson. It looks like Chris Rock is going to be a prime candidate for either being the investigator that tries to find Jigsaw, or it's going to be something where this is the past and then it cuts to the present, which I'm kind of interested if that's what's the case, because if you notice there's 2 different light settings that's going on when you see Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Then when you see Samuel Jackson, it's more of a modern light shade when you see Samuel Jackson's parts. But that could also be the different cinematography choices in different scenes. But I like that idea, and it's my little conspiracy theory on it. But honestly, from the trailer, I'm kind of interested. I haven't seen this.
Chris Rock looks like he needs glasses.
Yeah, he does
JP,
kind of.
JP, I'm constantly having strokes. But when it comes to this, I'm actually really interested. I think it's going to be a really good movie. I'm glad they took a chance to actually give it space. So I haven't been dealing with a bunch of different Saw films. It's going to be the first one in, I think 10 plus years now?
No.
Well, Jigsaw
came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah, Jigsaw came out recently.
That shit
that was
must have
supposed to be
bombed
a
hard.
reboot.
Oh,
No.
it bombed super hard because no one fucking watched it.
Because the last one I remember anyone was hyped for had to be like 10 years ago.
Yeah, no. Jigsaw came out 2017, so it's been about 2+ years.
Stevie said Chris Rock's serious face looks like he's constipated. He's making lots of funny faces. It's like
No, because he's trying to be serious. Like, I'm glad it's not just me, because I was like, man, people are gonna be like, you're just talking shit. But like, he's sitting there like this feels like an SNL skit. This feels like a bit. I'm not just saying that because he's a comedian, but it's one of those situations where it's like, I can't take you seriously. Like, you're not doing this right. That's why I'm not really hyped for Fargo season 4, because I'm getting the exact same vibes. You're trying so hard to basically, you can't do comedy anymore because your style of comedy just doesn't really sell movies anymore. So he's trying to do what a lot of comedians do and become a serious actor. But I don't think you can do it, at least not this.
Really, yeah, and that's the biggest thing. It's like you say, oh, it's not just because he's a comedian. I'm like, no, I think that's a big part of it because I'm not saying that people can't go and do their own thing or go into like different kind of genres of movies or whatever the case may be, because that's awesome. People do that, but I think that you went to Saw, which is supposed to be kind of a slow burn for horror movies. You go into that, and we're supposed to just like accept you so easily. Like I don't know, man. It's one of those things where. That's a huge reach and a huge.
I mean, Will Ferrell's done it before. He did a Stranger Than Fiction, which is a great movie. It's serious. I mean, maybe it has a few comedic parts, but it's not like his typical screaming man-child comedies. So when you see like him in that movie, like I genuinely love that movie. So he's able to do something serious, but he's able to do something within his character where he's still kind of like he still has issues learning, and he's learning to be a better person over the course of Stranger Than Fiction. It still fits to his strengths. Well, Chris Rock he's trying to be like this very serious like actor. And it's like I don't think what you're doing works. If it was the opposite way around, where Sam Jackson was Chris Rock's character and Chris Rock was like whatever the hell Sam Jackson's going for, like the pre-Jigsaw Killer, I think that would work better. You can have the weird, like over the top, larger than life attitude for the Jigsaw Killer, and it would work. And then have Sam Jackson who can be serious. We've seen him in serious stuff.
Yeah. Fern in the chat saying he doesn't look natural, and yeah, like these people, when you do something as small as it, because Saw is a very grounded story, and I feel like being so grounded, you gotta make sure these people feel real as fuck.
Bat Boy in the chat said this is the director from Repo, the Genetic Opera, one of my most hated movies of all time.
Yeah, I forgot all about that shit.
Dude, oh man, one of these days y'all gotta give me, hey, thanks for the follow. I can't fucking read that.
Yeah. Let me see, because I'm looking over here. I was on a different screen entirely. Eddie. Oh shit! Thank you for subscribing,
Wait, with
man.
Twitch Prime?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Okay, thank you, Eddie.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. He's saying, "Yeah, we're talking Spiral." Yes, Chris. These pictures make me laugh. I'm sorry.
Why did
This
you?
shit's hilarious.
What were you on when you picked this?
I thought it was hilarious. Corey's calling me really quick, so I'll be right back.
It's just me and
talking
Roxy
about this
dancing on the screen.
Oh,
Getting those
yeah, pretty fucking
subscriptions.
much. We got another follow from Bat Boy. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bad Boy.
Dang, these people are just following and stuff. Were you guys like listening to us or something?
No, they like
Wait,
the
you don't
hot
hate
tea.
us?
They like the hot tea we were just serving and talking shit about other people.
So real quick before
Corey should have a T channel.
no, you
Look,
shouldn't.
I do promote the idea of you two getting a fucking show on here and talking not just nonsense.
That's too much power.
No, they deserve that power. Would y'all listen to like Jet and Roxy just talk mad shit about people?
Wait, people
It
that
would just
we know.
turn into the fucking Real Housewives.
I don't know. Whatever they want to talk about.
And is Real Housewives not entertaining, Alan?
I mean, you're gonna pull a leg out and throw it at someone?
Yeah.
Oh man, Danger Monk in the Double Toast chat. I'm trying to read the both chats as much as I can, but he's saying, I wonder if Corey's gonna get calls from Toasty today. Dude, make sure to send him an email and give him your phone number, and he'll call you. You can definitely do that. We should probably do something like that on this show too. If I can do a system where I can put people in here at the end of the show, I would love to do that with people. That'd be fucking awesome.
Steve said, "Oh fuck yes, go off on Julian."
Oh, we did, we did. Like when this archive goes up, go to the start of the video. It's like 20 fucking minutes.
Yeah, here's the thing, guys. We talk about a lot of shit that a lot of people like kind of be like, oh well, yeah, maybe we shouldn't talk about that. We'll hurt their feelings. No, we'll talk about that shit.
Yeah, y'all be going off sometimes. I'm just kind of like,
Oh, you
guys
goddamn
go off
right.
on us. You guys go off like on Alan and shit. And, like I'm just like, oh.
Me and Nick are moderating and admin and children of the toast. We don't know how many of y'all don't like us.
Yeah, no shit, right? God, there's a lot of people especially me. I look like the community dumb shit sometimes.
No, you're the community villain, man. Like, I swear to fucking God. You come in like fucking Thanos every fucking like thread and just ready to fucking snap people in half.
Yeah, sometimes, especially like situations with the whole Marvel Spider-Man thing. Like, yeah, that didn't make me look good at all. Fucking goddamn. But yeah, Chris Harris, they trash talk me all the time, and I just brush it off. You do. I will say. I went
Well,
off
you
on
don't.
for
You argue for 15 fucking hours. I've seen the after hours chat.
I will say though, he has gotten better with that. Like the last argument we had lasted 5 minutes as opposed to 5 days. So very, very good.
Man, every time we would talk to you, you just be like, okay, yeah, I gotta get back to Chris Harris. Talk to me about Venom.
Is he your,
Like, what?
is he your new boo?
Yeah, Venom.
Your little squeeze.
I am so fucking scared of how Chris is gonna react when Venom's new trailer comes out for the second movie. That's gonna.
Oh,
be
the
fucking
second one. That's either gonna be the best movie ever or a fucking disaster.
crazy. JP says, "What role do I play? Dare I ask?" No, you play the
No.
homie doggy,
I don't
bro.
know.
You're so cool. I love you. I love you so much, JP. That's the game you play. Dare I ask? Dare I say? God damn it! Count
Nice
up.
guy Diaz.
No, JP knows I love it. Dude, JP, I've known you since 2015, bro. Like, you gotta stop thinking I don't like you. If I didn't like you, ooh, you would have known, but now. Really quick, before we get the fuck out of here, though, because I know people want to go watch that Double Toast and everything. Rox, what are your thoughts on the good old Spiral out of control? Wow. Saw 9. Chris Rock. Rah, rah, rah.
I keep seeing the fucking talking zebra from Madagascar. Like, honestly, this shouldn't be called fucking Spiral from the Book of Saw. This should be called, like, Motherfucker from the Book of Samuel L.
In
Jackson.
the book of motherfucker. Like, look at that fucking shot you just showed. That shit for the raid, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
choreographed fight scene in here for no fucking reason.
Like, I can hear Chris Rock just, like, screaming, like, we gotta get the Saw from Saw 1. We gotta get Samuel L. Jackson in there. Have him say motherfucker at least 15 times. Sold.
Yeah, no, I agree, and that's the biggest thing about this too. Is like I can imagine them playing. I don't see them on screen together at all, but I can imagine there's gonna be some like back and forth. Like, there's some crazy shit, huh? It absolutely is, man. I can't believe this. It's like, oh, please don't do
I
that.
think what's gonna happen is just that maybe because fuck, I almost said something else. Saw mostly has a lot to do with cops. So for him to address that they're going after cops, my guess or my theory is that maybe Samuel L. Jackson had like a crooked past or maybe some kind of involvement with the first previous Saws, and then Jesus Christ, I almost said James Rock. Chris Rock.
James Rock?
Who the fuck is James Rock? Where would that come from?
It's like Chris Rock. Like, basically, he's like his son. Like, he's like the good, clean cop, and then his daddy's like the nasty, dirty cop.
Wait, so
Batman
is
did
this
some shit.
just Shaft 3 then?
Basically,
So, like, the son maybe has to go through certain traps for the dad to kind of work through. Like, hey, remember when you let this one dude die in that one trap? Hey,
stop bringing that up to me, damn it.
Oh, Roxy, you missed it. Apparently, the director, Batboy in the chat, mentioned the director of this movie is the guy that did Repo, the genetic opera, the movie.
Okay, so when does Paris Hilton and Alexa Vega and Terrence Zadunik pop up?
That's a horrible
Sorry,
name. Imagine
what?
trying to get a date with that. My last name is Zadunik. It's like, really? Get the fuck away from me.
Just
That's the
renamed
dude
it.
with the long hair. He plays a grave robber in fucking Repo.
Yeah, Furious Kirk says, we're still talking Spiral. We're about to stop, actually, because I want to talk about one other thing before we get out of here. But Chris says...
I know you guys keep saying Spiral, but I keep hearing Spyro.
It's because
I
I
was
was
fine,
taking a
Spiral.
fat shit.
He said he also saw 2, 3, and 4, the bad ones. So, yeah, yikes.
Wait, no, those are the good ones.
Well, it's subjective, I guess.
Saw 2 is a Saw house, which is probably the best one. Saw 3 is like the Saw house, like, it's a Saw room. It's better. Saw 4 is when it immediately starts going downhill.
And
So-
your legs don't touch the fucking ground when you sit in a chair. Moving on.
What, you like the Saw movies?
I enjoy the Saw movies. I'm not
All
saying
of
that they're
them?
like the best thing ever.
There's like there's maybe 2 good ones.
I respect them, but I don't like those movies, no.
I don't know.
I think they said... They definitely set a tone of violence that all the other horror movies around the entire world were like, fuck, now we gotta do this. Spend some more money on the blood. Thank you, Saw.
And the
fuckers.
gore, and no one else really did it, but it's like they just kind of ran out of ideas themselves. Like by the 6th one, it's like, you're an insurance agent, and I hate insurance agents. I'm like, okay, buddy.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go after tax collectors next?
Yeah,
No, you gotta
exactly.
go after the fuckers that work at the DMV.
So,
Look, I can never talk shit. The Colorado DMV is fucking phenomenal.
Are you gonna
I
fucking
wait.
set up a bunch of Saw traps in relation to fucking DMZ?
Don't please do not kill the Denver DMV. They get me out in like 30 minutes or less. They're great. Do not do it.
So one thing we're gonna be doing before we get out of here is I have to talk about this because I've been trying to for quite a while, and I'm just curious what Alan thinks about this. Resident Evil is gonna be on the Netflix. They got some TV show episode counts. They do have a start date, but I'm not even gonna scroll to find it because that's gonna change. I'm telling you right now, it's gonna change.
Oh fuck yeah, of course.
The biggest thing about this too is that confirmed. But here's the thing that's so strange about this. This is the first time this ever happened as far as shit that I care about, because I'm pretty sure it's happened a million times. But they don't even have the cast ready. But yeah, everything on production is set except for the cast, and that means one of two things: either one, they're doing the shit ass backwards, it's gonna be garbage, or two, this cast is so fucking good they do not want to let us know because it's gonna be a huge surprise when that shit drops.
Or 3, the cast is unknowns. They don't have any star power, so like The Witcher was able to make it based on only really one actor, Henry Cavill, and it's like he is kind of a big name, but it's not like, oh, everyone's watching it for them. They're watching it because it's called The Witcher, and people love the games. For when it comes to Resident Evil, people know Resident Evil, so it's like I'm sure that date isn't for this year or even next year. I'm sure they're like working on it. So it's like they're probably already like they're just getting people kind of hyped and readied up. But as far South Africa, please don't do Resident Evil 5 storyline.
Oh no, they're not gonna do that. South Africa is actually a pretty nice place, very like jungly. I think what they're trying to go for, to be honest, and this is something you might like, and I'm definitely not going to like. I have a feeling they're gonna try to do something a little bit more tropical, but yet they'll take that weird, creepy, like like regular civilian people from Resident Evil 7, and they're gonna make that creepy as fuck. I don't think it's gonna be about zombies and Raccoon
Well, probably
City.
will be just because for the budget alone. They don't want to do some of the crazy bullshit that happens in those games. They usually just do regular zombies. But it's Resident Evil. I mean, like the difference between Resident Evil and most zombie stuff is every single zombie story is we gotta survive for the sake of surviving, and the crew and the group and the group. With Resident Evil, there's usually like a bad guy, and there's usually like we gotta get this virus or we gotta stop this outbreak. Like there's usually a plot to a Resident Evil story outside of hey, just survive for survival's sake. So I'd watch it honestly.
Yeah, because I'm curious. Is South Africa surrounded by tons of fucking water?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine. And like I'm looking over here on this map.
What kind of question is that?
Well, because if you see over here, what I'm thinking, especially being like
Just
so
go to
south-
Land of the Dead or Dawn of the
No,
Dead.
yeah, no. Actually,
Just look at that
absolutely.
land and just Resident Evil.
No, I mean the fuck out of that, bro. Like, what I think
serious?
is gonna happen is I think that the story is gonna be people are probably trying to escape maybe some criminals, kind of like a Resident Evil 0 type thing, and then they wash up ashore on this fucking South African I don't know like area. I don't know what the fucking word you can use, but when they get there, it's almost like landing on an island that has monsters or something. It's gonna be like, oh fuck, like this place is a ghost town, and it's not Raccoon City. But it's almost like the same thing because everyone is like a fish out of water. Like, why is it so quiet here? Where's all the civilians? And it's
I think
zombies.
in Resident Evil lore, South Africa is the first outbreak, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
No,
know.
it was Raccoon City.
No, they had
He's right. In Umbrella Chronicles.
Yeah.
Wait, it could be a situation in which Raccoon City might have been the worst, but like they were just testing random shit in random places. That's what I'm thinking. What this could be. This is just a random test site, and they heard of some stupid bullshit, and they go there and they
Well, no,
realize.
because if you play Resident Evil 5, they talk about how there was an original outbreak that occurred that the Umbrella Corporation was able to find the virus that is actually the beginner of the T virus.
Yeah.
This is like hardcore game knowledge, so I don't expect really anybody to know this shit. And I don't even care for Netflix to even know this shit. But if they want to justify it to the fans for the series, there is a lore and canon of Africa being one of the first like outbreak sites of this virus.
Yeah, because this area, by the way, too, what they would do is they would actually dropped all the tyrant like failures. Like you know how there's Nemesis? There's a ton of Nemesis or Nemesi. There's like 50 of them. And there's like 20 of those fucking weird mimic-looking cockroach monsters from Resident Evil 4. Like there's a bunch of that shit.
That's kind of what worries me is the idea of them trying to do the monsters because like like those monsters are very unique and trying to do the CG like that. Netflix has always been bad with CG. They've always been good with their practical stuff. I think that the best way for them is to maybe have like pick one monster, maybe a Mr. X or a Nemesis type thing, and just pick one kind of creature to be your main villain, but have regular zombies for everyone else. Pick the dogs, for instance. Something that you can do that you can put all the money into for just one cool shot versus trying to do a bunch of different shots that all look bad.
Well, like if you look over here, I don't know if you can see my mouse. Can you, by the way?
A little bit. Why?
Okay. Like, see how small these streets are? Can you imagine being in a situation where you're just walking through there and it's quiet as fuck and like these huge ass crazy buildings are there just full of zombies and shit? Like, that's something that honestly I think is effective as fuck.
Oh yeah, they tried to do that in World War Z.
Oh, damn it. Yeah.
That was actually the best parts of the movie is when
That
it's
was
small
terrible.
scale zombies. No, because the situation where almost exactly what you described, where they're going through, I can't remember where the fuck they were, but they're going through these tight cities, and then the zombies are just following them. There's hundreds behind them, and they're running. It's probably the most effective parts of the movie is when they're doing the practical effects versus the weird CG zombies fucking water shit.
Yeah, so I don't know, man, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna talk about a couple more things, people, but I gotta do one last ad. So if you guys want to support us and chill with us, you guys can leave this window open, and I appreciate that so very, very much. It goes a long way. If not, take care, enjoy Double Toasted. They're on right now, and we'll see you tomorrow around the same time. So peace. And now, since we're doing an ad, I'm just gonna go ahead and go through our whole thing about getting the fuck out of here. So with that said, anything that you and Ganja Guru are working on right now?
I got Vegas. You got Metropolis.
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, I'll start with the Metropolis. So,
Look for you
for
too,
all,
hike.
for all the people that are,
team 185.
anyway, for all the people that are watching, go to fuck all of y'all. Just go to fucking Facebook. There's embedded links in the chat attack to the Metropolis Collective. Within the Metropolis Collective, there's all sorts of new content coming up. Back in the Deck just did a stream today.
Wait, what?
Our episode talking about Kobe Bryant and a bunch of other heavier topics actually just dropped. I believe it was yesterday. There's new stuff coming out from all sorts of content creators on the Metropolis Collective all the time. So drop a like, follow us, and be sure to check out for more information, especially some stuff that's happening on Vegas. I'll throw it to Ganja for that one.
Well, guys, we're going to Vegas from the 12th to the 20th. We're going to be down there. We're going to do all kinds of shit. We're going to take you guys to shooting ranges. We're going to go do fucking Mario Karts, hopefully. It's going to be a blast. But I don't think you're going to be able to go down there at this point in time if you haven't bought any tickets. So you might want to buy the tickets now this week. Buy the Airbnbs now. There are resort fees now that will probably be into play. But honestly, if you're already going, you know what time it is. Go make sure to check out the events posted on the Metropolis Collective, specifically on that Facebook page for the event. And we'll keep you guys updated throughout the travel.
Yes, and with that said, people, on that 3, and on that 2, and on that 1. Oh, wait, we don't do that. That's not our show. We just say stay toasty. Yeah. Stay toasty! God damn it. Peace out, people. Don't you say
And attack that chat.
I ain't fuck with that much, gun.
Yeah, you do on a consistent basis.
No, I don't. Jumping.
No.
You're an asshole. Hang out with us tomorrow, guys.